Hey, it's AJ. We're back again. I'm doing some modifications to the Kawasaki Concourse 14. I gotta say, after owning it for about 7 months, I still love it. It's a beautiful vehicle. It holds a lot of luggage. It gets where you need it to go. It's comfortable. I like the electronics on it, and it's just sharp looking motorcycle. As you know, I did the wheels. And they're nice, they're kind of reflective at night too. There's the wheels. I had the sliders on the side to protect the luggage. I put that on, that's kind of neat, I like that. Concourse 14. I put that on there because I got a lot of stuff to twist the throttle. There's two of them on the side there. Another frame slider for the luggage. And I also added this for a ram mount recently. You can see how that goes on. And they work good. I put my GPS up there and it works great. Here's one for the windshield. It's a suction cup. And you know what? This thing really works good too. Excellent. I mean, the ram mounts are great. Whoops, we're missing the windscreen. Yep, I bought another one. So let's look at this thing. Holy smokes, what in the world's going on with this again? I've taken this side off and put it on probably 5 or 4 times. You could say I know how to take it on and off. Step back here a little bit. Of course, like me, all my tools all over the place. Yes, they are. So I put a frame slider on. I put this one on, this type of model here. It sticks out. It was cheaper than those canyon cages, and it do just as good of a job when it tips over. So, the question was this one easy to put on? The answer is yes. You take the two main, let me show you the side what it looks like. There it is. You take the two main frame supports out, the upper and bottom. As you can see, it's next to the coolant. And you install that bracket right there. And then you screw this one in on top. That's what it looks like. It says installation is easy, and it actually is easy. I put the blue Loctite on there. They recommend the red. I only had the blue, but it works. And you tighten it really tight, spec, which I forget it is, but I tightened it really tight. And they say, I get this from Project D, and they're located in China. You know what? They're really fast shipping. That one is, at least that company from China is. The other stuff you get from them is slow as anything. Recommend Project D. I got a couple more things from them. I don't remember what else at right now. But anyhow, they say installation is easy, no drilling. It goes right in, and it does. Only thing I noticed, it does. This is a 2008 model, and they have frame sliders for the 2008. And this is called the Extreme Frame Slider. One thing I noticed, it does take some drilling to get it in, as you can see. I don't know if you can see this, but where's my hand at? Hang on, my hand's disappearing. There it is. Right here. In order to make it fit correctly, you're going to have to cut a little bit of that out of your your plastic. A little circle there, maybe 3 millimeters in a circle to get that to fit in properly. Yeah, I know the sun's kind of going down, but you can see, and to get this thing in there, this big long thing, it's got to be somewhat straight to get in there in order for you to get in there. And then you have to mess around with it, try to get it straight. And you have to pull a lot of this plastic back to get it in, and then screw it in, and then torque it in pretty good. I assume I got it in there straight. It took me like 6-7 times to try to get it in there straight. Finally did, I hope. And I torqued it down pretty aggressively. So it's definitely in there, as you can see. Where is it? There it is. It's not going anywhere. And these are all replacement. You can unscrew this whole thing and replace it. But yeah, as I said, you do gotta drill down. It's a better picture for you. You do gotta drill down there. And I had a, as you can see, a friendly little zip thing there. And I did that. I cut it out with that little zip thing. And how do I say this? Easier to do it with it already in there and torqued in, then cut it out, then take it off and cut it, and hopefully hope it fits. Because you don't want to take this whole section off here. Okay, you have to take this whole section off to get it in, and you got to go in here. I'm just going to show you, and unscrew that one, and unscrew that one down there, and take that top bolt out, and then take that out down there, and then pull all that out. But keep this all attached up here. And then it said no drilling required. Well, when I tried to put that in, it wasn't even near, fitting. I had to, obviously drill that stuff out in order to get that bolt up in there, and it's still pretty tight. But that's how it goes in there. So, and it's easy enough to get in. I mean, as I said, I've had this thing off 5 or 6 times already, just messing around with the coolant there, and putting a gosh darn air filter in there, which you guys saw. And that thing you really have to move all that junk out of there. And to get it out's not bad. To get it in takes you like half hour, 40 minutes, all at an angle, and you have to hit it and smack it and curse that, and just to get that thing in. So I'm gonna put this thing back together, and then I'll take another video and you'll see what it's like. But yeah, so that's my left side frame sliders in. I'm going to tackle my right, and I got a touring windshield for that thing, and I'll show you how to get that in. So that's it for the Kawasaki Concourse 14. I'll talk to you later. I did join the Kawasaki Concourse riders group, and they're very good. They have meetups and all kinds of things, so I recommend joining them. COG, I believe it's called, and meetups. I'm here in Lancaster, PA, so if you're from Lancaster, or Gap, PA, or Parkersburg, let's meet up, do some riding. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye.